EIDCOT cancels Scarborough Secondary School tender. Togo prospective president calls for fair and transparent elections, and TEMA keeps updated list on special needs individuals. Good evening to you, Tobago. I am Odiko O'Neill and welcome to the Channel 5 News for today, Tuesday, the 2nd of June, 2026. The tender to design and build and outfit the Scarborough Secondary School has been cancelled. The confirmation was made by the Eco-Industrial Development Company of Tobago, EIDCOT, in a notice posted on its website, signed by Leah Hector, the tender secretary at the company. The notice stated that EIDCOT issued the request for proposal for the design, build, and outfitting of the school on August 30th, 2026. It noted, however, that it is not unusual for an entity to withdraw the tender. Quoting Section 33, Subsection 4 of the Public Procurement and Disposal of Public Property Act 2015, EIDCOT stated that a procuring entity shall promptly publish a notice of the cancellation of the procurement in the same manner and place in which the original information regarding the procurement proceedings was published. It noted that the entity can then return any tenders or proposals that remain unopened at the time of the decision of the respective suppliers and contractors. EIDCOT says it regrets that the tender was cancelled. The construction of a new secondary school at Scarborough Secondary School, beginning this year, was an election promise from the Tobago People's Party, led by Chief Secretary Farley Augustine. He made the promise on the Tobago House of Assembly election campaign trail.
In this year, 2026, this TPP administration will commence construction of the Scarborough Secondary School. Tobago generally has very good school plans, physical plans, by comparison with other jurisdictions in the Caribbean. But we can't have one school every day with the teachers, the students, faculty members going to work unsure whether the school there the next day. It can't be every time rough sea come, piece of the land drop down in the sea. And every time the teacher try to build a building, we build it today, in 2 months it has the cracks. It's falling apart. The soil type, the proximity to the ocean. We are prioritizing the construction of Scarborough Secondary School.
In 2024 January, Augustine promised that the construction would start by July 2024.
The tender will go out for RFPs by the end of this month. Design process to come to some kind of completion around June this year. And then, of course, we ensure we get construction within 24 months for a new school. This is a large plant. We are catering for a school that can accommodate a maximum of 1,000 students.
In fiscal 2025, Chief Secretary Farley Augustine requested $60 million from the central government to start construction of the school. Meanwhile, the Channel 5 News reached out to Tutor on the cancellation of the tender notice. Tutor's Tobago officer, Dian Rodriguez, says in the first place the association was not informed about any plans to move forward with the construction of the Scarborough Secondary School. Rodriguez says there are more questions and answers concerning the project.
Tutor is disappointed, and Tutor is disappointed in how this is being handled. We are saying, as the main stakeholder, as the main, Tutor is saying, we being the main representative for the teachers, we ought to have a say in what is taking place in this project. I could recall at my last meeting I asked some critical questions, because if you're going to construct a school, then there are a number of assessments that needs to be done where the land situated or the agreed land to build the school is concerned. Has the topographical survey been done? Has the geotechnical survey been done? There's no information on these things.
According to Rodriguez, tutor was not invited to last week's meeting with Scarborough Secondary School teachers, leaving the community feeling uncertain about the project's direction and the importance of clear communication.
Only this morning that I was made aware that there was a meeting maybe with some teachers or maybe the administration of Scarborough Secondary School. I can't say exactly who that meeting was with, but tutor was not invited to that meeting. There was a meeting sometime last week as it relates to Scarborough Secondary School.
Rodriguez made his comments in a statement in a telephone interview with Tobago Channel 5 News today. In other news, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar is highly praising the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service for its role in taking Trinidad commuters home on June 1st following the strike by maxi taxi operators. In a social media message, she thanked the police for what she deemed their outstanding leadership, compassion and service to the public. She said, in addition to stepping forward to maintain public order and safety, they assisted stranded citizens, supported vulnerable members of the population, and helped people to get to their destinations. The Prime Minister said the police actions symbolize the police service's motto of protecting the service, as they showed they are willing to go beyond the call of duty to demonstrate their deep commitment to serving the population and upholding the finest traditions of public service. She also said the police who engaged in humanitarian efforts demonstrated professionalism, dedication, and concern for citizens, and that their actions are valued and appreciated. The TTPS says it is adopting a greater use of technology to serve the public better. To this end, it is now offering a new and improved service portal so that applying for services such as certificates of character, permission for public marches, and reporting lost documents will be easier. And the TTPS says it is moving with urgency to procure and deploy body-worn cameras. Thus, the TTPS, through an expression of interest, has invited suitably qualified and experienced firms to indicate their interest in supplying, delivering, and commissioning body-worn camera systems for the service. The police have printed its specific requirements needed for the firm to acquire the cameras. Within recent times, the call for police to wear body cameras has quickly ended following the fatal that should read, the call for cameras has quickened following the fatal shooting of Joshua Samaru and the cheering of his girlfriend, Kaya Seeley, with his murder. We'll take a break and come back with more news for you. Stay with us.
Credit Union.
You can make your goals unfold, go get it. You can live your dreams, join the team, let's do this. You can get the help you need to succeed. Run Credit Union, you can believe that you can achieve it. Today you can live that dream. Pull up to the job and some brand new week with Run Credit Union. Yes you can, yes you can.
Come in and live your best life today with Rand Credit Union.
Do you want to be called doctor? The School of Higher Education, Shell, in conjunction with the prestigious Wolf University, presents a Doctors in Business Administration DBA. Earn a lifetime honor that certifies you with the highest level of academic excellence in a UK-based DBA. With triple certification for less than 100,000 TT dollars, ACTT recognized world-class university and international recognition, easy payment plan, 100% retention rates, no foreign travel. Call the School of Higher Education, Shell, at 362-6205 or 797-1076 so you can be called doctor.
Welcome to the speed round of getting money right. Let's begin. Name some of the red flags associated with an investment scam.
Pressure tactics to invest.
Correct.
Promise of money if you bring friends.
Correct.
Request for personal information.
Correct. Bonus question. What is the penalty for operating a pyramid or Ponzi scheme?
$10 million and 10 years in prison.
Correct. Well done. The scores are even, so we go to our tiebreaker question. You receive money in your account from an investment company and they tell you to transfer it to a third account. Does that sound right?
I think about it and that not right.
Congratulations, you tinker. Getting Money Right is brought to you by the TTSEC. Visit investigatettt.com to access free learning resources and check the TTSEC for a list of registered individuals and securities. The Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. You invest, we protect, everyone benefits.
Hey, as you come in. Long time I see you. This station complete. Ready for children party. Mommy! Jay, you can't go nowhere with these children. And you know you can't depend on Kevin neither Steven to see about them. Yeah, total waste. So I supposed to stay home whole time? Jada is 12. She could see about that. You just leave Jada to see about Kia and Kayla. I thought it was your mother or your sister. Who? Them always busy. Jada could handle that. She cooking and cleaning a long time. And the next two better know what time it is. It's only me, you know. I will talk to my mother. She just home these days. She will make sure the children okay. Alright. Let me see the moves for later.
Before you ramage, make sure the children okay. Call 996 to report all child abuse now. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago.
Allen, the Calypsonian seeking to wrest control from the Tobago Unified Calypsonians Organization's president, Ainsley King, says he is in full support of some Tobagonian Calypsonians' call for the July 12th TUCO elections to be stopped until the process is transparent and fair, raising questions about the election's legitimacy.
Well, there's a question of the date of the election being called in July, as opposed to it being constitutionally due on August 19th, and then you have a month after where you have the leeway to go until September. Now, what I'm recognizing that the difficulty could be is that the registration of the members ends on June the 30th. That means that if a candidate needs to know who are the membership list then in order to canvass support, that list will not be available officially until after the 30th.
Allen said the Tobago Calypsonians pointed out that there will only be 8 working days between competitors gaining access to the voters list and the elections.
They're saying that it's a bit unfair because there are allegations of the incumbent already soliciting and canvassing support because they have access to that list, of course, because they are in there. And it's unfair for candidates who has to probably obtain that list probably on the 1st or the 2nd of July to be asked to have an election on the 12th.
Allen also expressed concerns about whether the recognized oversight election body will be involved in TUCO's elections, emphasizing the need for proper monitoring to ensure fairness and transparency.
Another thing that is not clear is that the EDC will be involved because the Tobagonians are complaining about potential voter rigging or allegations of voter rigging and voter padding, and they would like to see some sort of oversight committee, and they are calling, as well as I did in Trinidad, call upon the EDC to supervise and monitor the election.
Since TUCO receives substantial government funding, it is required to send its annual accounts to the Line Ministry and the Auditor General's Department for review, ensuring transparency. This financial oversight is crucial for maintaining credibility and trust in TUCO's election processes and overall governance. And Allen was pressed on whether he supports the concerned Tobago Calypsonians' call for the election date to be changed.
I support the Tobagonians' call for transparency, for the proper procedure, for it to be done constitutionally, so it's done within the Constitution. It's not about how soon the election is going to be, or if we should have election now. We all want the election, but we also want it to be done the right way, so that we set a standard for the young ones who are coming to see that we are doing it right.
He was questioned further about whether he supports the changing the election date.
I am looking at what the Constitution says. So if we're going to follow the letter of the Constitution, then TUCO needs to make it clear why this date was chosen, because those are the questions. Answer the members. No, sometimes the answer could be so simple that everybody say, yeah, we understand. The problem is not with the answers, The problem is with the communication.
Allen was asked whether he feels he has a fair chance of becoming TUCO's president.
A fair chance means that I believe that the members, that from the membership, the disgruntled members and the ones who want to see a better TUCO, I think that I'm going to get their support. The fair chance will come with the provisions that the EBC monitor the election and that the Constitution is followed properly. I think that will be the fairest chance, that not to go against the Constitution, and to at least make the perception be there that the election is fair and free, because there are allegations. There are allegations of voter pardon and voter rigging. And if these things are not addressed in the right way, then the word fair might turn into FEAR.
Meanwhile, in addition to TUCO's Tobago zone, concerned members call for the July 12th TUCO elections to be stopped. They want TUCO to send a formal letter to the EBC requesting the entity supervise the elections. They also want TUCO to reopen new member enrollment until July 31st, 2025, to ensure all eligible members can participate and present the audited accounts for the last year for the membership before the elections and they are also calling for an immediate hold of the current election process and follow the organization's constitution. The Tobago Calypsonians say the TUCO Constitution mandates that elections be held in August, not later than 1 month after, in September 2026. They noted that Article 9(1)(b) of TUCO's Constitution states that elections shall be held not later than 1 month after the expiration of the full 3-year term in August 2026. They said, quote, proceeding with elections now breaches the Constitution and denies members their right to make informed decisions, end quote. The group said it will take legal action, if necessary, to ensure TUCO adheres to its constitution and maintains open financial accountability. And the brouhaha continues as TUCO's General Counsel has responded to the TUCO Tobago's membership concerns, noting that it will not agree to the postponement of the July 12th elections. General Secretary Shirlane Henderson, Kurt Allen, Ainsley King, in a letter addressed to Kurt Allen and signed by the General Secretary, Henderson, TUCO cites the example of the general elections in Trinidad and Tobago being called early and said the organization's early call for elections. TUCO also said Allen and his counterparts had been calling for elections long before they were constitutionally due. On the issue of the audited accounts being presented to members before the elections, TUCO said, quote, the financial statement will be presented to the membership in the ordinary course of the election conference, end quote. TUCO noted too that the EBC does not supervise its elections. Rather, it lends support by sending an experienced presiding officer and reminded TUCO's membership to update its membership so they can vote. Allen immediately responded to Togo, telling them that the issue is not whether elections can be held early, but rather that the Constitution specifically states that members of the General Council shall be elected for a 3-year term, which is not an arbitrary guideline. Allen said as well that comparing Togo's constitution with the Trinidad and Tobago constitution is misleading and fundamentally flawed, and that no one can import powers from the national constitution into the Togo constitution where such powers do not exist. He also said that audited financial statements should precede elections, that attacking members' financial status does not answer their questions, that membership deserves information, not legal argument, and that the way Togo is operating should be to preserve democracy and not create division among Togo's rank and file members. We have more news for you after this break.
That time again.
Guys, we're at it again.
Are you ready?
Rally around Tobago, it is back and bigger than ever.
Showtime in 5, so let we start it.
Pulse Rat Race is on.
On June 6th, Pulse 89.5 annual island-wide scavenger hunt returns from Crown Point to Charlottesville and back. This year, the winner takes it all in Rat Race Tobago. It's going to be our most extreme one yet. It's going to be blood, sweat, and tears. I hope you know Tobago, because if you do, this is your chance to win the grand prize of $10,000.
$10,000.
June 6th, we rally around Tobago. Registration begins April 5th. Check out Pulse 89.5 social media pages for the online link, or come down to our head office located at number 6567 Lambo Signal Hill Road.
Registration fee is only $600.
Rally around Tobago, the Rat Race. It's on.
Stay tuned to Pulse 89.5 FM for the details.
Escape to elegance at Le Chateau Suites Tobago. Gated privacy, breathtaking villas, unforgettable memories, where Caribbean dreams become reality.
Cathedral Credit Union is celebrating big. Get up to $81,000 at just 0.8% interest with our anniversary loan. And because Christmas is in the air, we're spreading cheer with up to $60,000 at only 1%. Visit cathedralcutt.com or call 235-6947 today. Cathedral Credit Union. Member owned, member focused.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO, and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
MI4 Security Services Company is the most advanced security service in Tobago. Ask about our cash in transit service. It's safe, risk-free, reliable, and timely. We provide safe banking delivery for all business types and sizes with highly trained staff, 24/7 monitoring, coordinated emergency response, and a well-maintained fleet of armored vehicles. Contact us at 660-7723 or visit our website at www.mi4securitytt.com to sign up today.
The director of TEMA, Alan Stewart, says TEMA's preparedness for the hurricane season includes continuous updates to its special needs registry to enable the agency to locate particularly vulnerable people in times of disaster.
It's something that was started in 2007 when we did a special needs survey and impact assessment of our domestic home stuff.
Stewart says the registry is continually being updated and expanded, so if you know or care for someone with a disability, special needs, or other medical conditions, complete the survey form so TEMA can build a comprehensive special needs registry. The caregiver could or should complete the form to ensure accuracy and enable TEMA to do its work properly during emergencies. This ensures that sheltering options, evacuation support, and essential services will be available during an emergency. Stewart says residents are eligible if they rely on electricity to operate medical equipment or if they need help or transportation in the event of an evacuation. The Atlantic hurricane season officially began on June 1st and ends on November 30th. In a sport item now, football coach Josiah Leacock is staging a one-day man-on-the-spot football competition and charity event to raise awareness and support for children with autism. Leacock, an avid footballer, sustained a serious knee injury in 2024 and began organizing charitable events on his road to recovery. As the father of a special needs child, Leacock took the situation as a sign to becoming more involved in reaching out to others.
I started brainstorming and I was like, I could do something a little bit bigger. And because I have a daughter, and my daughter is 6 going on 7, and she's under the spectrum of being an autistic child. And I saw the growth in my daughter from when she was a baby till she is now. And I was like, this is something that I could actually do in the form of giving back, being appreciative for all the efforts that I have been and face all the trials and tribulations with my daughter, from doctors, come right down, speech therapists, all these things, and just be grateful for the moment.
Leacock says the one-day game is a means to show people what autistic children can do. He said, too, that before the competition, games and activities involving families would take place.
The more that we get to learn and understand them and interact with them, we could actually build a better connection with them. Because there's a lot of children under the spectrum and there's a lot of parents that is living in denial of their child, being in the fact that they are not developing fast enough.
The games will take place at the Mount Grace Recreation Grounds on June 6th and starts at 6 p.m. Leacock can be reached at 731-9905. We'll take a break and your weather forecast is next.
It's that time again.
Guys, we're at it again.
Are you ready?
Rally around Tobago, it is back and bigger than ever.
Showtime in 5, so let we start it.
Pulse Rat Race is on.
On June 6th, Pulse 89.5 annual island-wide scavenger hunt returns from Crown Point to Charlottesville and back. This year, the winner takes it all in Rat Race Tobago. It's going to be our most extreme one yet. It's going to be blood, sweat, and tears. I hope you know Tobago, because if you do, this is your chance to win the grand prize of $10,000.
$10,000.
June 6th, we rally around Tobago. Registration begins April 5th. Check out Pulse 89.5 social media pages for the online link, or come down to our head office located at number 6567 Lambo Signal Hill Road.
Registration fee is only $600.
Rally around Tobago, the rat race. It's on.
Stay tuned to Pulse 89.5 FM for the details.
Daddy said it was our special lover. I told my granny, but she didn't help.
He was so nice when we talked online.
I threw up again. I just can't sleep. I failed my test. I missed school last week.
Now he wants pictures of my body. I have a right
to live free. Stop hurting me.
Please. Don't keep child abuse a secret. If you see something, say something. Report it today at 996. A message from the Children's Authority of Trinidad and Tobago and the European Union United Nations Spotlight Initiative.
Weather tonight, significant concentrations of Saharan dust present. Tonight, warm and hazy night with a light breeze and the odd brisk shower. Tomorrow, moderate concentrations of Saharan dust will be present, so persons sensitive to the change in air quality should take the necessary precautions. Tomorrow, mostly fair, hazy and breezy despite few isolated afternoon showers. Fair but hazy night despite a light breeze and the isolated shower. Winds may gust at times. Winds east to southeast 10 to 40 kilometers per hour. Seas moderate, waves in open water up to 2 meters. In sheltered areas up to 1.5 meters, occasionally choppy. High tides is at 4:56 a.m. and 6:17 p.m. Low tides is at 1:54 a.m. and 11:30 p.m. Sunrise is at 5:38 a.m. and sunset is at 6:23 p.m. Tomorrow's temperatures will reach a maximum of 31 degrees Celsius and fall to 25 degrees. Before we go, let's look at tonight's headlines once again. EID Court cancels Scarborough Secondary School tender. Togo prospective president calls for fair and transparent elections, and TEMA keeps updated list on special needs individuals. And with that, we've come to the end of the newscast here on Channel 5 News. On behalf of our news team and our technical crew, I am Odiko O'Neill, wishing you a good night.